Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Greg Doucette. He has made a ton of videos on Mr. Alex Eubank, on whether he's natty, on whether he's not, and that was before he turned enhanced. Greg has made a ton of money off of this, and gotten a lot of views, and he doesn't want to seem to stop. I'm going to show you guys some clips of them going back and forth through the years, and really engaging the beef. Now here's a clip from last year of Lex Little asking Greg Doucette if Alex Eubank is natty. Now since then, Mr. Greg Doucette has made at least one video involving Alex Eubank each month.
That's the most popular question I get. Alex Eubank, is he natural? Oh, everyone that knows me knows I don't think he's
No, you're fine, you're fine.
Now here's a video of young Alex Eubank doing lat pullovers and Greg Doucette saying he is not natty, which means Greg Doucette believes Alex Eubank has not been natty for his entire lifting career.
I'm watching him train his serratus anterior doing those dumbbell pullovers. To me, that doesn't look like a natural back. It looks like the back of somebody that's currently on performance enhancer. He's getting leaner and leaner and his muscles are starting to pop more and more.
Now here's a video of Alex Eubank reacting to that call out and basically laughing it off.
Watching him train his serratus anterior doing those dumbbell pullovers, to me, that doesn't look like a natural back. My personal opinion at this point, probably took some PDs. Perhaps SARMs, I don't know.
Okay.
Alex does not really care at all. He's just mad that Greg is getting all the views. Now here's another clip of Greg Doucette calling him out, saying he has body dysmorphia, and Alex with a humble response to the hate.
Problem is, he's comparing himself to other people. He clearly remembers Frank Zane. I'm sure he's comparing himself to other people, perhaps even Chris Bumstead. And so he's putting on self-imposed pressure to look his best, to look like other YouTube stars. And this results in him feeling small, feeling fat, and having body dysmorphia. And so hopefully he can get over this and realize he doesn't need performance-enhancing drugs. He's stating right now that he's not going to do it. But many people have stated this.
Yeah, so again, when I am down and bad about my physique, it's because I look at my Snapchat memories and see how shredded I used to be, and then I want to get back to that. It's not me looking at other people and being like, oh, I'm trying to look like them. I don't care about being the biggest dude ever. I just honestly my physique. I like my physique a lot. I just want to get a more shredded version of it, and that's all I've been complaining about and chasing. Obviously, I always toy around with oh, I'm gonna hop on gear, but it's the whole concept. I just talk about it because it's fun to talk about and to imagine what if.
Now this beef has been going on for so long, you don't even know who started it. But what will follow is full of clips of them going back and forth through the years.
I want to get into deadlifting because I see a lot of people lift heavy ass weight and I want to try getting a better deadlift.
I want to go for my max.
I feel like I have to. Last time I went here and I did a PR, I think a 415 or something.
And so although he's been lifting for several years, he hasn't been doing a lot of deadlifts. He was fearful that would ruin the aesthetics, that if you do heavy deadlifts, perhaps you're going to get a very thick waist. Guy was an animal, lifting super heavy weights on the squats, deadlifts, and so on. And so if you're in the gym looking for aesthetics, it's okay to do the deadlifts. Remember, there's something known as ego lifting. So Alex, he has it in his head. But at the same time, he's thinking, I'm here to set a 1 rep max. This idea of having to impress other people, it has to stop. And so if you're going to the gym and you're not feeling it, the weight's feeling odd for some reason, it's okay to stop. Eubank should have known 455 was too much. He tried to lift a weight, felt a tweak, but had the sense to stop. The people surrounding, perhaps it's his coach, I don't know, were encouraging him to keep going, to put on even more weight. Ridiculous. And so what should Alex Eubank have done? Well, for starters, he shouldn't be going for 1 rep maxes in the gym after only having been trained for this long. Why not go for reps? Perhaps put on 365. Can you get that for 9? Can you get it for 10? Whatever your record is with 365, perhaps you did it for 9 reps. Let's now do it for 10. Far less likely to get injured when not attempting for a 1 rep max, but more so a 10 rep max. But if you have to max out, if that is in your factory goal, you should put the least amount of weight possible to set a PR. And so in this case, 420 would make sense. Imagine he put on 420, set a PR, wasn't injured, and he can save doing 425 for the next time.
Forgot to mention, Doucette made another not natty video on me. He's made a few. Love Greg Doucette, but You can see that video he made on me has got 3 times as many views as his most recent uploads before that. Having a clickbaited title and pointing a certain narrative in a video is obviously gonna get more views when it's controversial, just because people like drama and whatnot. Again, I'm cool with Greg. I've literally been texting him about like his new McLaren and whatnot, so I'm not like mad or anything. If people want me to not be natty because it'll make themselves feel better about maybe not having the physique that they want. So I think a lot of it stems from like an insecure heart or like envy. But if it makes you feel better to think that I'm not natty, that like somehow tugs on your heartstrings, makes you feel better about yourself, go ahead. Like, I'm cool with that, as long as you're happy at the end of the day.
Alex Eubank.
I think that Alex, I'm actually going to give it to him for right now. Natural, this most recent video Greg did where he shows blood work and the testosterone had rebounded so dramatically. And he's talking about how he's eating more and he's like, you can see how much he's sizing up. That to me, like, looks like clomiphene in terms of like getting his levels back to where they'd be. And I think some people would argue like, oh, that's still natural, but it's not.
The drug is banned by WADA, and so you can't use it in sporting competition. Everyone's going to be writing in, what the heck is Alex on that got his test levels from 200 and something to 900 and something? And if it was natural, well, he'd be natural, but it's not a natural compound. And